Did track star act in self-defense?
Now viral Facebook post. He called
Violent aggressors. I'll see if I can find that Facebook post too.
Kevin Hayes wrote that Carmelo Anthony defended himself against violent aggressors in a now viral Facebook post. He calls the victim and his twin brother bullies and claims they tried to take his belongings, broke his phone, and stomped on it.
I'm sure the defense would argue that he's a young man, he's scared, he's allegedly just been jumped by multiple people, and, he panicked.
Attorney Mike Howard.
It's going to be complicated, and it's going to depend on what the witnesses there say.
The arrest warrant says Anthony, a student at Frisco's Centennial High School, was under Memorial High School's tent. The warrant says Austin Metcalf, a Memorial student, told him to leave. He says he told Austin, "Touch me and see what happens."
One of the prohibitions in self-defense is the person claiming self-defense cannot provoke the incident and then claim self-defense when they act.
The warrant says a short time later, Austin grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled a knife from his bag and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest.
Anytime the alleged victim does not have a weapon, that makes it difficult, not impossible, but difficult for the suspect to claim self-defense.
In his Facebook post, Hayes describes Anthony as a respectful, well-mannered young man, a 4.0 student with multiple college offers, and a kid with zero criminal history. Anthony remains in the Collin County Jail on $1 million bond. Reached by phone, his mother declined to comment. She said the family had not yet hired an attorney. In Frisco, I'm Tanya Iser.
Lawson said.
Wow. Wow. So they said Carmelo's a 4.0 student too, man. Let me show you this shit. Let me see. So it says, okay, yeah. He says, a 4.0 student, a football team captain, a leader, a protector, a role model. Carmelo Anthony is the kind of young man every parent hopes to raise. He speaks with respect, yes, ma'am, no, sir. He takes care of his younger siblings and little cousins. He works hard, stays out of trouble, and carries himself with dignity. Yet here he is, behind bars. Not because he was looking for trouble, not because he was the aggressor, but because he refused to be a victim. They jumped him, outnumbered, attacked. He fought for his life. And now instead of calling it what it is, self-defense, the system is trying to make him a villain. The real bully is gone, but Carmelo is the one paying the price. The media won't tell the truth. They want to spin a narrative to stir division, to push an agenda. We won't be silent. We demand justice. We demand fairness. Charge the other attacker. Drop the charges against Carmelo. Let the truth be heard. What do y'all think about that?
You go to hell.
I like it. I like it as far as those people. I like it. Obviously I don't agree with it, but you're being like, you get what I'm saying? I like it for them. It sounds good.
I don't know, man.
He refused to be a victim.
Yeah, this is for the court of public opinion. This has nothing to do with court, though. The actual court case. It says. Now here's what they don't want you to know. Is this okay? He says the truth about Carmelo. Let's set the record straight. Enough with the misinformation. Let's talk about the facts. It's normal for students from different schools to gather under another school's tent. Carmelo had friends there. He wasn't trespassing or looking for trouble. The claim that one of the twins had never seen Carmelo before, a blatant lie. No student has the right to remove another student from a school-owned tent. The school owns the tent, not the twins. Carmelo's a track athlete. The twins are not. He wasn't even expecting to see them there. Now here's what they don't want you to know. The twins didn't just ask him to leave. They tried to jump him. Before attacking him, they tried to take his belongings, broke his phone, and stomped on it. The twins are known bullies. So ask yourself, if two 200-pound attackers came at your child, what would you expect them to do? And yet, despite everything, the media is trying to destroy Carmelo's name. They keep posting a picture of him with an airsoft gun, not even a real firearm, to manipulate public perception. Why? Because they want to paint him as a criminal instead of a victim. Let's talk about who Carmelo really is. A respectful, well-mannered young man, a 4.0 student with multiple college offers. Can we verify that, the 4.0?
Yo, man, sons lie too much, man.
Yeah. I'm not taking anything this guy says. I want a verification on everything.
The biggest mistake is allowing this group to be able to pick and choose to their heart's content. It's just unbelievable.
Oh man. Yeah. So there you go. They said that was Yikes. They're playing hardball though, man. They're playing hardball. I give them that. They're playing hardball.
And all we could do, Ike, is sit and wait for the next one. They're gonna keep doing it. It's gonna keep happening, and it's gonna keep happening after that.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have to especially if you throw hit and runs, you might not have to wait long at all.
Remember the one girl from LSU, Ike, the one gliding queen that was at the train track stop, and the sunman opened fire on her? Remember her?
LSU, yeah. God
It,
damn,
it,
Allison
yeah, it was like some
Rice.
like it was some pretty young girl who was just stopped
Yeah,
at the train
Allison Rice.
tracks.
That you talk about case that should have gotten attention, man. You talking about a case that should have been national news.
Thanks for joining us here on News Nation Rush Hour. I'm Nicole Burley. And now to the killing of a senior at LSU and the manhunt for whomever is responsible. Police say Allison Rice was sitting inside her car in Baton Rouge, just a few miles from campus, when it was sprayed with bullets. Rice did not survive. And days later, they are still trying to figure out a motive. News Nation's Marky Martin joins us live.
There is no motive. It's just like the kid in Philly yesterday. He's driving along in his car. Two fucking son cars start shooting at each other, and his car's right there, and he gets killed. And it's both sons drive off into the night. There's no motive, and when there's no motive, it's very hard to solve the case.
Mark, you spoke with Allison's family, and they are understandably desperate for answers.
Yeah, Nicole, they are shocked and they are devastated that this could have happened to one of their own family members. 21-year-old Allison Rice was found shot to death inside of her car in downtown Baton Rouge, and her murder happening just 3 miles away from LSU, where she attended. As you mentioned, this happened Friday morning, and 4 days later, there are still no answers.
Tonight, Baton Rouge police continue their investigation into the murder of LSU student Allison Rice. The 21-year-old was returning from an arcade around 2 o'clock Friday morning when she was shot to death multiple times inside her car. The gunman and their motive both remain a mystery. The family distraught over who could have killed a young woman whose love of life they call contagious.
Allison Nicole Rice, and I'm going to wake up at 8:30 tomorrow and have coffee with my lovely roommates because that's just what I want to do.
It's a hole that will never be filled.
Rice's Uncle Mike spoke with News Nation today. He says the family has been given no answers.
Allie had no bad.
What answers can they give you, man?
So it's going to keep happening. No, and it's going to keep happening, and I don't see the end to it myself.
Yeah, man, these cases, I mean, I've done so many cases, these cases throughout the years, man. I mean, this is just